gave me life again. You changed my heart within. I will live life that's pleasing in your eyes.
God ain't gonna give up on his purpose for you. Whatever God has for you, he gonna see to it that happens, because that's for him. And whatever lessons that you have to incur because you've made bad decisions, that's on you. But whatever he has for you, no man, no situation, and not even the ill-informed or ill-instinct decisions that you make can get in the way of that.
Okay, I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, you're good.
But from your brother passing, has that made you think different of God? Like, did you?
I got closer to God because, like, when I'm struggling, like, mostly, like, I kind of, like, I'm like, I need something to have hope for. Like, I want to believe that I'm going to see my brother again. And so, like, for me to do that, like, I have to believe, and, like, I have to have hope that there's something greater out there. That's kind of where I'm at. And my mom's Mexican, so we're very, like, into our religion, too. And I don't know, like, I guess it got me closer to him because, like, the heartache and all that, I feel like it's just God putting us through, like, what we need to go through to be able to get to where we go. Like, I really do believe in that.
But you believe in Jesus, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you receive him, then you'll see your brother again.
Yes, sir.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. We all hope for something, and there is something greater. It's like, because you can't see it, right? And it says, walk by faith, not by sight.
Yes.
And so, like, God didn't, like, pick your brother for a certain reason.
Yes.
So.
And it's like, we can't see that reason right now, which sucks and it hurts. And, like, it's a lot. Like, I have to figure out with myself, because, like, I'm going to struggle with this for, like, a long time. He's one of my best friends, but, like, I know, like, it made me stronger. Like, I definitely look at life a lot differently after it, because, I mean, it happened to me when I was 17, passed away. So, I mean, I was, like, understanding everything, and, like, you at that point, you're like, wow, okay, like, life is real, like, people can just go at any second. Like, it definitely made me, like, appreciate life a lot more, I feel like. And I think a lot of people, like my mom, she struggles, but I know, like, her having faith in God, like, definitely is one thing that keeps her going. And, like, it's something that I don't think people should stray away from when people pass, because if I didn't believe in God before, or, like, anything like that, I feel like I would have been way more depressed. I wouldn't have been able to, like, get out of it, like, the funk of it all, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it really was, like, my, like, okay, like, I have hope. That's what it is to me. And, like, I'm, like, it's funny you say that, because, like, I am, like, I haven't even been going to church recently, too, so I have been thinking about that. And then, like, I want to get my boyfriend to come to church with me, because he's not really that big into it, but I feel like it's something that, like, relationships should have, too, because it holds, like, a ground and, like, a stable ground for you, I guess. Like,
well, it does. He's the foundation, of course, and a lot of people have been church hurt, and that's the reason for not wanting to step into church. Or somebody might have passed that they love deeply, and they're like, I don't want to go to church because they're mad at God for a certain reason, but God didn't do those things. Like, after I walk out of here, something can happen to me, right?
Yeah.
But, like, the whole purpose and mission is to go into the world and make more disciples and tell people about Jesus so they could continue the mission to make more believers. So.
And it's sad now because, like, you can tell, like, as, like, we're going into, like, this new generation, a new era, like, a lot of people, like, there's a lot more atheists nowadays, and there's, like, a lot less people believing in, like, anything, honestly. Like, it's really sad. You can tell, like, my generation, like, is really big on being atheist, I feel like. I don't know if you've noticed that, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like, maybe I'm just, like, tripping, but, like, I know a lot of my friends, like, my cousin's atheist, one of my best friends is atheist, and it's, like, to me, I'm like, I don't know how you just don't, like, it's hard for me to...
They need you. If you have that in you, don't lose that light, because they need you, because, like, you're the next grown generation. Like, in my time, like God, where I'm working at right now. So like we got this thing called remnant seed, and so we have to store this remnant seed in a cold area, cold storage. And what that does is, when God has a time and a season for things to be planted and watered and stuff like that, He'll send that out for that to be planted and for it to grow, so that He could bring more people to Him. So a lot of the stuff that's going on right now has to happen, because otherwise I don't think people would know that He is who He says He is.
Yeah. No, that's actually really good, like I guess hypothesis. I don't know what I would say there, but yeah, like I don't know. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, I appreciate you sharing that. That was awesome.
No, of course, yeah. I'm like really, like, I don't know, my family's always just taught me, like, share your faith, and like, I don't know, it really did help. Like, it's one thing, like, anytime I'm sad, I'm like, there's a reason, like, it's okay, like, I don't know, so.
Job well done.